Yo, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody? Johnny 2x4. We about to be right back at you when we get situated. Let's get it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Hey,
There we
hey.
go.
What's up, my boy?
What's up, my boy? Am I in the screen? Can you see me?
Yeah, turn it down. Just maybe a little more. Well, you can turn it up a little. No, turn it up. Turn it up. Do you hear me?
Yes, but you're
No, I
like,
don't hear you.
you're a little
Hang
loud.
on.
You're a little
Hang on.
delayed.
I don't hear you.
You're a little delayed.
Yeah, I got you. You hear me? You're all good?
Yeah, I can hear you. Turn and look at me real quick. Talk again.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, bet. I had to make sure you wasn't lagging this time again because you were lagging initially.
You could turn the camera up just a little bit, just to give yourself a little more room, because you'd be bouncing your head up a little. Yeah. Sometimes you'd be cutting off your eyes. Yeah.
Here we go.
You can drop. You can drop back a little, and you don't have to speak so loud. I hear you loud and clear.
Here we go. We right here.
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna turn you down real quick.
I'm about to say I'm just speaking normal. Your headphones must be loud, bro.
No, bro, you have a high sensitivity mic because you come in real clear. So the sensitivity on your mic coming in like clean as fuck.
Oh, because I was about to say I'm further. That joint's all the way on my monitor too.
Yeah, whatever mic you got is good as fuck. So keep that shit.
All
All
right,
right.
but now we're getting all situated. Let's get into the meat and potatoes, broski. Let's get into the meat. Yo,
Meat
what's
and
good? What's
potatoes.
good? What's
What is
good?
up? The Cul-de-sac speaks. We're live. It is season 2, episode 3. And now we keep it live with you today. We're going to bring you a small recap on what we've been watching over the past couple weeks, over the past year. A couple recent shows, a couple recent episodes that we'd like to talk about. If y'all have any, send them in the chat. We can talk about them. Let us know your opinion, and we're going to get right to it. So, Johnny 2x4,
But
what you been
hold on,
talking about?
you can't forget. Don't forget to bring your
What?
mama.
Yeah. Wait a second. If y'all forgot to bring your mama, it's okay. Bring her to watch the episode. We'll be live on YouTube, and I'll have a couple of TikToks posted in a couple of weeks. Just let me know. Bring your mama. Hey, if y'all want to be a guest, it's only if you bring your mama. That's the only thing. Yeah. The live is Johnny 2x4. We out here. So what have you been watching over the past
But
couple months?
before I jump right into that, I wanted to hop into this first because you see the shirt. Happy October, my boy, because this is my favorite month of the year. I gotta say that it is spooky season. You know we rocking the ghost
I
face.
don't
I had to
really
say that
fuck with
before we got
ghosts,
into
but I like the candy.
it. You like the candy?
And now that I got a kid, I get to get free candy. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you're the dude that like the candy corn.
This shit's gross. It's just nasty as fuck. Don't give me that shit. I'm gonna give that to my kid. I'm gonna tell them how good it is and all this nasty stuff. And I'm just gonna they can eat it. I hate that shit. It's so gross.
Oh
I
shit!
try to eat it. I
Yeah.
didn't like it as a kid, so I'm like, hey, maybe I like it now.
Mhm.
No, bro, it's still
It's still.
gross. It's like
I'm not gonna lie. It used to not be bad. I just can't eat. I can eat it, right? But I can't eat more than like a handful.
I don't
You're
even
not
like
gonna go.
looking at people eat it. Like I can feel that crunch. and it's like, I hate it now. I hate it. I can feel it now. No, I hate the
I used to
texture
get
of it.
like I used to
Yes,
do that little.
I can remember you eating it, and that's how I know like I
You
don't like candy
remember
corn.
me eating it? I
Every
used
time
to
I
do
think
that
of
like
candy corn, Desmond used to just go
that.
and then eat the whole thing, and then no, I could feel that crunch after I ate a couple. It's like, no, I hate it. The texture, it's gross. It's gross.
All
But
right, I
it's
got
the
you.
ghosts. I don't fuck with the ghosts.
I got you. So, what we've been watching, yo, what's the vibe? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? I'm about to let you guys know, all of you, everybody in the Plank Gang family, everybody in the Battery Pack, everybody out here that's watching. I appreciate you guys. So, what I've been watching personally, or what we've both been watching, I didn't finish it though. So you can't go too far. I didn't finish it. Though. I know I'm
No
late.
spoilers, okay? We won't
But
give spoilers.
but
No
we've been
spoilers.
watching the One Piece live action. Yo, boom.
Yeah.
I can't even lie. I didn't get to that part yet where I got to see them fight yet. But why Arlong walk out like a beast? I'm sorry, spoiler alert. I'm sorry. It's the latest spoiler alert you ever get, but yo, he came out like a beast. I gotta say it like that. But besides talking about the characters themselves, the story arc, like the way they portrayed the characters real life wise, is
So
honestly
I fuck with it, except for Shanks. I still can't fuck with Shanks.
you don't like his character, his actor, or
It's the actor. You Shanks. So necessarily, you got the right build. That's
yeah,
Shanks. If you take the face off,
yeah,
like that's Shanks. That's the body of what Shanks should look like. But like
the
the
face.
facial structure, Sanji's close. Like Sanji's really the closest for me, to be 100% honest with you.
Yes.
Like, so not necessarily his build, but the way his mannerisms are, and
Yeah.
it would seem more realistic of what Sanji would really be like portrayed as a human.
Yeah.
So that's why I love Sanji's character a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Nami is pretty close too. Nami's close to what a normal human would have been, in a normal,
Yeah.
if you would have
Nami,
transferred that anime character.
Nami, I'm not gonna lie. Nami, they did a good job with. I like Usopp. I'm not gonna. I did like Usopp's character a lot better.
Usopp was nice.
I like him
This
better in the live action than the anime. Cause I'm like, if that I can see why he would be like that in the real life. The way he is, real life wise, it makes sense. In the anime, not gonna lie, a lot of time he's just a punk dog for no reason. But this like you can actually see his I guess more of his emotions. You can see why his thought process more like you get
he
more I
does
guess in touch.
portray the real life of what Usopp
Yeah, you get more in
should
touch with the
be.
character. I
You're
say,
right.
you know what I'm saying? I
I
feel like
do think they could have made him a little bit, got someone to look a little bit more like Usopp, a little bit more slender, and not so buff. It
I
is
mean,
a little bit of a
yo, he
buff.
wasn't even buff.
It,
He wasn't even buff.
bro, Usopp when
But Usopp he isn't that he is scrawny, but he ain't that technically that scrawny in a
okay,
sense. You know what I'm saying?
first of all, his
Because he's
dad,
been doing the ship
his
joints. Remember, he's
dad.
been doing stuff all his life, so he still got he got a little. You know what
You're
I mean? He
right.
got a little physique.
You're right. You're
He been doing
right.
the ship
But
stuff all his life.
I guess,
But
I guess, I guess.
because I
But
think
it's
that was the
still,
one thing that was truth about
he
him.
seems a little big to me. He seems a little big to me.
Um, but story wise, I like how they portrayed the fights. Like the fights actually I don't know how they're gonna get when they incorporate hockey and the Logia fruits and everything else. You know what I'm saying? When they incorporate a
Oh,
lot
because
more
they
hockey.
just previewed. Oh, I don't know how, if you, who have you seen. Shit,
No,
I
no,
can't say anything
no.
else. What
I haven't
episode
seen
are you on? Tell me
none.
what episode are you on, so I know what I can say.
4. I just saw Arlong. That's it. I didn't see
Damn,
nothing else.
damn.
Nothing
Okay, so
else at
I want to
all.
talk about a what if real quick because it doesn't exist yet. I want
Okay.
to know who they're gonna be, who they're gonna play Jinbei.
Yep.
Because they have to meet. He has to be known technically in the coming up eras of when he
The
fucks with
Rock.
Arlong. His name is announced. Like he's got to be known
What do you
somewhere.
think they'll put for that? I don't know.
I who would they play? They had to get
I
someone.
said The Rock.
Are they gonna the? He's tall enough, but I still think you need someone bigger. Like he's not. You don't need someone so agile.
I don't know who's going to get for. He, there's that's a big size, bro.
The
So,
Rock, honestly, if you really want me to be anything, The Rock would have to be one of the generals. To be honest,
bro.
the size of technically all those generals is over what 6 foot something.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need big people. Like they had Garp is perfect. I wish, like I wish they would have picked the dude we were talking about, but he is a little small.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He is a little small. You're right. You're right. I can definitely get
So
down.
they have to give everybody, and they're older. So like now, The Rock, you just let The Rock be who he is,
Yeah.
little gray in his beard. Like he can be one of the generals. You just got. I don't know which one yet. I'd have to look back through and see which one's
If they were
even
going to
counted in the
get
anime.
ass.
Yeah. So like that would work, but like you'd have to pick big ass motherfuckers. Like you're gonna like Big Show type dudes to
Yeah.
CG it a little better. So like you're gonna have to get like
That's a rare breed, though. Big Show type dudes or people like Kane.
even or yeah, like Kane could have been
But he can't. Fishmen are darker skinned unless they change their tones. You know what I'm saying?
like Rock could have been a good Arlong, if you ask me,
Mm-hmm.
in size. Not structure wise. Arlong was big, but he was more like athletic big, and The Rock's like weightlifter big.
Yeah.
So he would have had to like sculpt a little bit better to actually build into
Actually get
like
to that
that
point.
physique-ish of a fishman, but it could
Yep.
have worked.
What about how you think they're gonna do a Chopper?
So here's the thing: I saw something. It said
Because
it
I
was like this four
saw the little
picture.
CG little Chopper.
I want them a cross between Sonic and Pikachu.
You want it to be close?
So you go CG human. You get someone like you get you hire I don't know how you hire a little person.
Yeah, I'm about to say you got an actor in mind.
Uh, I I have no idea who acts as a little person, to be honest with you. Like no, I'm serious. Like
No, I know.
to
I
play
know.
the
I know.
role, like you could get someone who could grow a full beard,
Yeah.
CG antlers, have a hat with the antlers come out of it, and then like you did the whole like if you've seen Twilight in the back behind that, they literally had the guys like sit and they CG'd the wolf, and there's a person in a green suit. If you look at the behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So like you could do the same thing, and when he enlarges or shrinks with the rumble balls. So in
Yeah.
theory,
So
you
you can kind of,
could
I see, you can kind of incorporate that and make it
because he's
realistic yet
because
give
he's
that CG.
supposed to be a deer who ate the human fruit. So
It actually makes a lot of sense.
so he would have to be in essence he either had to be full deer with human capabilities or a human with deer capabilities. And in a live action, you're probably going to go with the human to get less CGing in there
Mm.
and everything to keep but I don't know what Mans is going to want. So it's going to
Yeah.
be a tough call and who's really going to animate Chopper.
Got you. Got you. Got you.
Because there's two people in that series that when you animate Chopper, you have to animate them as animals.
Mm.
The leader of the town and Chopper both have to be able to turn into a wolf and a deer. So how are you going to do
Yeah.
that? That's
That
where
that's
you're.
gonna be fucking hard.
That's
That's gonna be fucking hard.
that's what I'm saying. So you get two humans that can grow that much hair, or in CG just a green suit type shit. It's easier. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
grow
because you
this
can
out.
make.
Someone like me who, if I could just put on weight, grow this out, I could be. I'm 6'4". I could get to 200 pounds and just be solid. It's a build for a werewolf. You get what I'm saying? As a
Yeah,
human, and then you just
as a
green
human one.
screen everything else. But you can green screen it on anybody that size. But to play the character afterwards, you should have somebody the same size of what it should
Same
be.
type.
So
Got
like, even though you're gonna green screen a 4 foot deer off of this 2 foot person, or even getting a kid actor and
yeah.
CGing a beard onto his face and have all the like a half like deer fur and stuff on his neck and stuff, and like
Mhm.
antlers on his head, you could, but it's like somewhere you're gonna have to CG it, and you should try to make it the actor look easier,
Look,
unless
I get you.
it's easier to CG the whole thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you think they're gonna portray like somebody like Kaido or Whitebeard?
That's another thing.
That's
They're
that's
gonna
like
have to
21
get
foot.
a
He's like
big
21 feet tall.
dude, and they're gonna have to buff them. So you know how they do buffing across generations of games, and like sizes, and they change. Look at Batman across what 10 days, a bunch of generations, and he's changed. We all know the generations of Batman. He's
Hmm.
the young Batman who's slick talking and quick witted and just out to get, still hurting over his parents' death and helping the city, but full vigilante, like hurting people, not killing but hurting people.
Hmm.
Then it goes into the older Batman, 30s, starts to relax, a little bit more mature, making business decisions, investing into what he needs to do, becoming helpful with the police, and he gets a little bigger. He starts to get
Yeah,
buffered to fight people. Then gets he shrinks a little, you know what I'm saying, and goes into the technology stage of where he's just full addict into using stuff to catch bad guys, not laying a hand on them, so he's never indicted, whatever. Can't hurt
yeah,
nobody, whatever the case may be. That's it. So boom, and then it just elevates right back into him being that young Batman over a generation of the comics. Again, like they just revamp the Batman and make him play different like ways. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Type shit. So like you could do the same thing, but
You,
it's like
you keep going.
that's what I'm getting at. No. Go ahead. I was
I was gonna
done
say.
there.
Oh, I was gonna say. So people like to keep going further on with this now, like to keep on this tangent of shows. How do you feel? Because me and you've been watching Hell's Paradise together. That's another show that we unveiled. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, recommend anybody watching, anybody who watches later. I'll put it in the comments. I'll link it in this one.
Yep. So
Hell's Paradise. First episode. This is the only thing I'm gonna tell you, bro. It's a rewatchable moment. Me and Johnny watched that shit twice. We had to play it back. First of all, we watched it and then paused it afterwards, and then watched it again. And that shit, oh my god, it's bloody, it's gory, it's nice,
it's
it's good.
yeah.
Continue.
I was gonna say, so the direction they're taking the show for, Hell's Paradise, how they're. I'm not gonna give too much about the plot to you guys if you guys want to watch it,
We gotta
but
catch up.
yeah, I was gonna ask you personally.
Okay.
Do you think they should take? What's a better question for this? Do you think they should take I guess the Naruto route where they have like how that group they're interacting with this new group where that group is like that Akatsuki of the world, if that makes sense? Or do you think they should have an interaction where it should be like
Wait,
Black
which group is
Clover?
the Akatsuki? The dude, the assassin group with the guards, or
The other group,
the gods?
the gods.
Okay. Sorry to
Or
spoil it.
do
That's all
you
we'll
think
give you. But that's all we'll give you.
or do you think they should be more like the Black Clover, the devils?
Okay, so you can't get into the Black Clover area because you need more factions. There's only 2 factions,
No,
so you have to
I'm
do
talking
it
about
one
like
side.
the devils. I'm talking about the people
Oh,
but Because remember,
embodiment like that.
there's more than just Astas. I'm talking about the. So, do you think it should go? I don't know which route they're gonna take with this, but right now I'm liking the pacing of the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm liking
Okay,
the.
so
I am liking the goriness. I'm liking the insane fight scenes, like the animation style. Some of the fights, I'm not gonna lie, are flashy, kind of like Demon Slayer in a sense. You know what I mean? It's kind of like some My Hero moments, kind of like some. There's a lot more animes, like kind of like some Black Clover fights. You know, as of the later seasons. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So I've been liking like the explosiveness of the anime itself. That's like something I've really been enjoying about it. The explosiveness from the fight. Like that scene, episode 1, we watched it over and over. Like we had to confirm what we saw over and over. Like and we got more and more detail from it the more we went back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like we were like, oh no, wait, he tried to draw his sword. We were like, it's not like we had to put two and two together, you know what I mean? Over and over and over and have such like big subtle hints about the origin, about what's going on, that they're putting in like here and there within like the insects, within a lot of like the scenery you see in the background. You know, I'm not trying to give away too much, but like they do a lot of like really good hints. If you're a guy like me and my boy Double A right here, we're real keen to small details. Like you can put, yo, my boy say you can put a
Yo,
red dot in a.
that man sliced a butterfly.
A
And like,
butterfly.
no matter how like, oh, we've seen a lot of animes. No, when you go to watch it,
Yes.
it's not normal.
Nah,
No, he detected that
not in
shit.
the slightest, man. Not in the slightest. Like, yo, but these animes, like, I'm not gonna lie, these new, especially the newer gens, like, because they have such inspiration from a lot of like, old school, like, especially from religion, a lot of old like, history. They got a lot of like stuff from that. They incorporate that. You know what I'm saying? They incorporated like a lot of inspiration from like the old age animes, like the ones that started it, the foundation animes as we call them.
So what do you?
So
So I enjoy the most about it. It's gotta be like. Wait, hang on. Before we forget, what was your question again? Because you asked me the question,
my
and
question
you
is,
said
do you like the direction so far about the story without explaining it? Do you
so.
like the
I
direction?
do think it's gonna be a training arc of like Naruto because Mans has to get beat up to
So,
learn the strategy. He does it on purpose, and he does it in effect because now he knows his his stamina, but he's not doing it with the gods. But he knows where he's got to learn, so he's still learning trial and error. You get what I'm saying? He's fine with that now, but he's breaking that code. So it's gonna be a training arc similar.
so you think they're gonna have like a moment where they're gonna have like a stalemate in a sense, or
And
have
he's gonna they're at so where we're at,
or
he's
they're gonna
trying to add
have
it.
a, you think there's gonna be like a give or take? Like you
So
think they're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna let you do such,
technically,
or we're
where
gonna let
we're
you.
at, where we're at, he's learning that. He just saw it. He's able to keep up with his training as an assassin.
Yeah.
Like that's it. So, so here, guys, we'll tell you what the trailer tells you. Basically, they take an assassin trying to get the elixir of life. That's it. Um, and then you guys learn the rest. Watch the trailer. But back to what I was saying, it's a thing of he's at like they're at it now, kind of.
Yeah.
They're like
And
literally at that point because he's learning about the abilities, but he don't know like what the hell, like what's going on. So he's like, the last thing I remember, he got his fucking ass shit kicked and got away.
yo,
Like,
he got smoked, bro. He got smoked.
and then Mans is surviving the ones they threw down the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to give too much away. So he climbed out and got up with whatever the fuck's going on with him.
Yeah. Yep.
So
So
then all this shit's
so far,
happening.
you're are you enjoying the direction though? You're enjoying the story. You're enjoying the is it I guess is it keeping you on your toes for the most part?
Yes, because of the scenes. I don't know who's gonna die next. I already know who the two main characters are, and that is the two people that we see most of the time, the assassin and his guard. So they're the two main characters. I do have a feeling I don't know how long this anime will last. It could go a while. They could write it for a while. But if they write it to close, I think one of them either has to die or
Mhm.
like I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not, but they write it to where they don't want to leave the island.
Oh, so the island becomes their new.
Like there's
Oh,
something else
all right.
beyond it. You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying?
keep it there. I'm gonna keep it there.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I think whoever's writing it could write it to be
that'd
a
be a really
whole
dope. That'd be a really dope adaptation to it too. If it took that direction, like even
and like he's able
uh,
to go so like or they do like a whole they
yeah,
go back with it. They go back with it and then he gets his fiance and then they go back and live out on the island. You know, you feel me? Like
yeah.
they disappear. They bring back something that's the elixir of life to the homeland or whatever, and just fucking leave, go get his wife and come home. And I just still think they lying. What the hell, fucking.
You just think they lie.
But we'll
So
leave it at that if you don't want to spoil nothing else.
I will leave it right at that. We'll leave it at. So I'm going to ask you, what else have you been watching that I haven't been watching? Let me hear something you've been watching.
So I've recently started to watch Rugrats again with Booney.
Let me hear about this. Come
So
on.
we watched
You
the
told
first
me a little bit
episode.
about it the other day.
We
You
yeah
told
yeah
me you started
yeah.
watching it.
He watched the first episode and he was like pointing out the stuff they were doing in the intro, in the intro scenes and stuff. He's like, oh, they got all dirty, and he was talking about how Tommy squirted his bottle at the TV, and he watched it, bro. And then like, oh, the episode with the dog food, he was like talking about dog food for the next like hours afterwards. It was so cute. And then I put it back on, and he's still talking about dog food and shit like he remembers. It's
Yo!
crazy. No, so yeah, I started to watch all of our old TV shows and shit. The
Yo!
next one, I had to
Yo,
convince him.
you should get I was gonna say some did you used to watch Bear in the Big Blue House?
Yeah, he won't sit for stuff like that.
You want stuff like that? No, because I was gonna say to not give too much detail, but I was about to say maybe he'd like. You think he likes Foster's Home?
He might. I'd have to put that on. So
I
I had
think.
to convince him to even watch the TV show. So I said, Booney, can we watch one of Daddy's cartoons? It'll still be a cartoon. We can watch it. And he goes, okay, we can watch one of Daddy's cartoons. So I put it on. He got all excited and he watched it. And that's how I got him to watch the program. He also watches Tom and Jerry. I started to watch him on Tom and Jerry too. That's
Oh,
just
Tom and
fucking
yeah, I'm about to say
great.
Tom and Jerry and definitely Looney Tunes and stuff like that. Definitely would be like,
For real.
yeah, Looney Tunes,
I gotta get him
Looney
on
Tunes,
Looney Tunes. Yes.
Looney Tunes, man. It's like, them bits, man, and there's so many different shows in there, within that. But anyways, back to your original joint. That caught me off guard that you started watching Rugrats again. Honestly, like, what did you, as an adult watching it again? That's what I'm gonna say. What did you take from it
So
watching it?
it looks so weird, but now seeing it and then having a kid, it's like POV of what you're actually looking at. Like, to be completely honest with you.
Oh,
Like,
and actually,
remember as a kid, you used to like think about shit like that, and then like
as the adult, like, what
remember,
was the adult thinking?
yes,
Now you're like, now
now
you're adult, like, was the kid? It's like
like you
oh,
remember, it's like
but it
as a
get to
kid,
show
you
you,
still feel relatable to the kid. They're like babies, but as like a 12-year-old, you still feel relatable because like you don't want responsibilities, you don't have responsibilities, you're still growing up, and then they did all grown up and shit. So then that's like, but when you realize it as an adult,
yeah.
like not to take it and make it some like big thing, but like it looks down, it's like now, oh, I remember watching this looking up. Now you're looking down. It's like, oh,
Like
this is a
I,
different
I
angle of
saw
how it grew up.
I saw a post and it had it's funny because it had the King of the Hill group, it had all the different adult groups, and had them all playing. You know what I mean? It's saying in the past we looked at these guys as adults. Now these guys are your friends. You know what I mean? Now your friends. You know, you look around, you see these type dudes in your friend groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's different now that now we relate to them in a different way. Now we see the other characters, like the younger characters. Like I see, hey Arnold. I used to relate to him because I used to be 9. I used to be with him like, yo, I would have been rolling with boy. But now looking at him like, yo, dude, wildin'. But some parts he was wildin', but some parts he was at heart. But I was like, oh, but I get it. But then I was like, I get it because I lived that perspective, and now I'm seeing it again. I'm like,
When you
wow,
see it as an adult
I
after
got both
you,
halves.
then you gotta put it.
I got like
Yeah,
both halves
you
of it.
gotta put it back together. So it's like you learning full circle, like how
Yes.
you were told as a kid. So like generally speaking, those are the lessons like, oh, I should have learned sooner. But it's like, no, that's how it was supposed to be. You're supposed to learn certain lessons at certain times and just get them shits. But
Dude.
looking back on it, it just reminds me of like shit from like childhood, like playing in the backyard. We used to do Nerf in the park and shit. It just reminds me of
Yeah.
all that shit and all that other stuff we used to do, play hide and seek in the house. It's like it's just a nostalgia backwards. But to continue on the animes I've been watching, I haven't watched it recently, but I did start watching My Teacher's or Assassination Classroom or something. Yeah, it's Assassination
Oh, yeah,
Classroom.
yeah, yeah. You told me a little bit about. I think
That
you told me
that
that
shit
about that.
is dope. I fuck with it. It is got a lot of like technically what you would call filler episodes because it's a school, so it's like it's not like My
It has a
Hero.
lot of filler.
Yeah, it's not like My Hero. It's like you're actually in school and you have to actually like the what wouldn't be filler considerably in that episode is filler for every other major anime because the fights aren't as large as you think.
Yeah,
So it's not like a fighting anime. It's more like a thinking anime.
yeah.
It's kind of like I did watch Doctor Stone too. Doctor Stone
I
is
was thinking
just
about.
raw as
I was
fuck.
thinking about getting into that.
Raw. So my boy Sydney put me onto it, and he said like I fuck with the ideas of like how he creates all the scientific shit from like nothing and stuff, and like learning about that. He's like I kind of fuck with that stuff. So I was like, bruh, all right, I'll watch it. So I watched it, and that shit was dope as fuck. And he literally, so like the basis of it is
Yeah,
the whole world
yeah,
gets sent back into like the Stone Age. They get turned into stone, and people start breaking out of the stone because of certain reasons. I'll let y'all watch it to figure it out. And then
yeah,
um, when they figure it all out, they like goes to war with the people who don't want to break more people out, but he wants to break people out and save the world. But for scientific reasons, it's like I'm gonna be a hero to prove to the fact that I can save the world with just science and not religion and all this other crap type shit. It's like you learn kind of shit. Like the man, so I'll spoil a couple of things, but like the man builds like a cell phone, not like an
mm-hmm.
actual cell phone, but he builds a cell phone out of basically makes every part of it. So he produces the energy for it, the coil,
Yeah.
runs
He
the wire,
literally,
like a string in a can out of not like copper wires and shit. Made the copper wire, got the stone to pour the copper, like the whole 9 yards. Like they build it from nothing. I promise you, watch it. It's pretty intriguing. The fights aren't. There's no like blood, but it's like there's really no blood at all. But it's really fucking
it's pretty raw.
dope. Yeah.
I got
So
you.
like, but Assassination Classroom, kind of the same thing. The filler episodes just like teach you skills that like you could use to observe people if you're into that. So like,
Yeah,
there's this one scene that I really fuck with. It's I forgot the kid's name, but he's like, I'm gonna show how I should. Some of the teachers from another school wanted to be the head teacher besides the alien,
yeah.
and he's like, I'll be the head teacher. I'll show you. And he went to go pick on the littlest kid. He's like, all right, come and attack me. Let me see what you've been learning. I'll show you how this is done. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
The kid, like, in seconds, almost killed this dude, killed the adult. Like, literally walks up, just starts walking up, looks at him all innocently, and then just, like, acts like he's falling, like he tripped, like, just walking to him to try to start, and trips and falls into him, catches him off guard, and just quick as fuck turns around on his backside, pulls a knife out, and had the back of his knife just straight to his neck.
Oh,
quick as fuck. Like, and yes, it's like, oh, you're supposed to like fight, but that's hand-to-hand combat. He caught
yeah,
you. He like dead ass caught you. So it's like,
I got you. I got you.
so you would see what they'd learn, and it's like, ooh, this is like shit you can just and then he teaches you like life skills to like observe actual things. And
Hmm.
then they're just in a classroom. That's what the filler episodes are. It's like
Yeah,
the
they're
classroom
just
bullshit. He's like trying to teach these kids something before he blows up the world to let them actually kill him. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They have to kill him in order to save the world. Is the whole thing.
I got you. I got you. I've been watching a couple shows on the side too.
Okay, what you got? Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
You ain't gonna expect this.
Anything good?
Yeah, yeah. You ready?
What?
Baki.
Baki. What's that? What here? Is that fighting show? I've the one on Netflix. Yep, I've seen some of those. Which one did you watch?
I watched. I'm caught up.
I
I'm caught
All of them.
up.
You watched them in order? Okay. You can talk to me about
It
it. I
said.
don't care about spoilers. I'm gonna watch
It
it.
said
I
no.
love the fights.
I'm caught
The
up for the most part.
fucking fights are phenomenal, bro. Whoo! I watched like the
Baki.
first one. That shit is wild.
Yo,
Oh my god.
I
The
am so.
animation style and some of them kind of throws me off. I will say that. The animation style is weird to me.
It throws you off.
What studio draws that? Because it's not like like I've seen other animes drawn similar, but like Baki is drawn very weird to me, and it's how the shadows are is what gets me on the anime. That's my biggest thing.
How does Baki Shadow get you?
So like there's a certain type of anime, I forgot what anime I was watching before, and the way they draw shadows on the necks on the anime makes their chins still look flat. And it's like they don't have a chin, and it throws me completely off. And it might be the way Baki's like they draw either lines or how they shade in the neck on the animation,
Yeah,
and I don't like it, and it throws me off. That's a big thing. Like I don't know what it is. I still watch animes like that.
yeah.
It's just that
It just
animation style, just yeah. So it's
but
just not normal. But what's your favorite part about it? What you been getting on about it for?
I like the man's that was using his arm to bypass light speed in a sense.
Okay.
Not
Wait,
light
wait,
speed,
what? How?
bypass Mach speed
Wait, how? I don't think
by
I've seen
using
this man yet.
his broken arm. And so the man's got his arm broke. He used his arm as a whip. I was like, oh shit! He broke the barrier using his arm as a whip, and he broke his bones further. I was like, yo, ain't no way you just
Mm-hmm. I could feel
use
that.
your
I
use your
could feel
broke
that.
like your
Wow,
noodle.
wow, wow.
Bow.
Nah, I could
Like
feel that.
imagine you using your arm.
Ah,
Yeah, but he only had
ah,
one. He used one
nah.
attack, and he destroyed his whole arm. He destroyed it basically because
You crazy.
he used it
Get
as a
that out of
weapon.
here.
He used the broken arm as a weapon. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
that shit out of here. He went, no,
He
I'm
went.
done.
Hands
I'm
was
done.
coming at him. He went smack and broke it further, and his shit went snap, 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 snap. You know what I'm saying?
Did he leave? Get the dude? Because
No,
I didn't see that fight.
still lost. He
Trying
lost
to
a leg. I think he lost a leg too. He lost. He got fucked up. Oh, fucked up.
Sorry.
But anyways, yeah, that show has been catching me on the side. I've been seeing a lot. Bless you. I've been seeing a lot of
Thank you.
reels for that
Sorry.
and Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been seeing a lot of shit for
I
that.
gotta
But those
catch
are
up.
spoilers.
I
Those are
started the
spoilers.
first
I can't say
season of
that.
that. Sorry. Hang on.
I have all spoilers, so I can't talk to you.
Alright, yeah. I haven't caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen. I fuck with it only because of the whole demon part. Like how the man's ate the finger and shit. And
Yeah.
how they actually get powers. Like that shit's so wild to me. That's what intrigued me about the show. Like that's what
What
really
if
kept me watching it.
instead of there being devil fruits, there were fingers? Would you still eat one?
What is the purpose I'm chasing then? Is to get the whole
Like,
hand? Is it to get the whole body? Is it to just eat
no,
the
no, I'm
heart?
saying, I'm just saying, like, say if it was just the power in the one finger, could you still eat it? Could you eat the finger to get the power? That's what I'm saying.
Who's cooking it for me? Then maybe.
You were, yeah, you said, yo, you're funny. You're like, I ain't no savage. You said I would prepared that shit. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
no, I would have kind of like filleted the shit. I'm not eating
I
the
thought you would
bone. You know
put
what I'm
that shit on a
saying?
hot dog bun with some ketchup. Oh
I'd
shit!
fillet it. Yeah, I'd fillet that shit. Roll that shit in the hot dog and eat that shit. You cook it the right way, bro. And after you tell me, hey, I don't care if you tell me beforehand, yo, I gotta cook your finger. All right, cooked it up for me,
I
and
don't
then
think I
it's all
did
seasoned and
that for the
shit.
powers.
I just ate it, bro. If that's so for me, the only way
This
it's in the
stink ass
world,
3,000-year-old finger.
you gonna eat a stank ass devil fruit, a fruit that tastes like garbage, and you lose the ability to swim. You gonna eat that?
But it's a stank ass
You gotta
finger.
swallow a fruit that has the nastiest taste you've ever tasted. Come on, eat a finger
You
that's
are going
prepared
to
and cooked.
get a
Eat a finger.
disease
Eat
from
a
this
finger
finger.
prepared and cooked. Get a demon power.
You
Basically,
know
how you do in
how
Black
much
Clover.
bacteria is on that finger,
You're
bro?
cooking it. I'm cooking it and seasoning it. You know how nasty
That
that
shit
devil
is
fruit
still
is?
three.
You lose
That's
the
like saying
ability to swim. I like to swim. I don't
what
like to swim
you
all that
just
much.
told me.
I
You said I'm cooking the bacteria. That's like taking 3,000-year-old mold, saying I'm cooking it and it's good. What you mean? It's a
what are
finger.
you so
It's a spit.
you don't want the Jujutsu Kaisen powers? That's why I'm intrigued. That's what I'm saying. I'm
I'm
intrigued
trying to.
either way.
I don't know. I don't know if it would be worth it. I don't know. That's
It depends
so.
on the
Man,
power.
that's a whole different
Because
level.
at least you know a lot
But
more.
and also you give your body to Sukuna when you start doing shit like that. See?
But
You're gonna be sitting
but
there. What are you
but
doing? Now you gotta
with
start
the
having voice. You
with
gotta
the
start having
literal with the
voices.
literal devil fruit, if you unlock yours, technically you have voices too.
Not in that sense. You connect with your fruit. You
That's
might have a voice
true.
trying to take over your body.
But
He's
you
trying
have
to
no
take you over.
all right.
He's trying to, if you get more fingers, he's definitely gonna try to take you over.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But devil fruit, yeah, you're stuck for life though. There's no going back.
That's where it's at. And then like in cases of broken shit, like come on.
Nah. You know what's funny though? The funniest devil fruit thing. I was real off topic. I was still, Jack.
Jack. Oh, the
Uh,
spring dude.
the kite from Kaido's crew.
Oh yeah.
It's so
The
funny that he's underwater because he has a devil fruit and he can't move because he's a fishman. So he's sitting there. I still keep thinking about he's sitting there floating, but he has a double, but he's stuck. He's fucking stuck, bro. He's like, but he's stuck for life. And he's just sitting there until his crew save him. He's sitting there just underwater he's a fish who can't swim. What type of shit is that?
that was crazy. What was his devil fruit? I forgot. What was his power?
It turned into a mammoth.
Yeah. Oh yes.
He has a fruit, and he's a fisherman, so he can't swim. So he's fucking just underwater. That's fucking crazy. But anyways,
that's an issue.
Something else I've been watching, not anime. I've been watching a lot of it, and it's been making me laugh. I can't even cap. It's been making me laugh. American Dad.
American what?
American Dad. Dude,
I haven't watched any.
I didn't realize they made so many new seasons, so I watched it over. I've been playing it. I just play it when I go to sleep. Not
it's
really.
Kind of the
order.
same thing with Family Guy. Like the newer seasons, I've rewatched, and Futurama with the new season, I was like, those are all rewatchable for bed.
I threw them back on, and then I was like, I started dying because I was like, yo, the new season. I'm not gonna lie, they was hitting. Was hitting.
Nice. They're nice.
But yeah, that's something that's been catching me, and I didn't realize how deep some of a lot of these shows' dynamics are so different. in like so many different ways. Like you have like a family like Stan Smith. You know what I mean? Stan Smith, he's a CIA agent. He's incompetent. He's ignorant as hell. I'm not gonna lie. He's ignorant as can be. His whole
They
family
made
dynamic.
him. They made him be, I guess,
Mhm.
the stereotype of what we
He's like an
think,
'80s. He's an '80s
like
CIA agent.
what
That's what he
we
is.
think the government agents are. Damn near all of them are. They're all that old
Yep.
now.
Yep. So you see that dynamic, right? And then you see how their family feeds off each other. Their family actually have. I'm not gonna lie. The Smith family actually has a genuine care for each other. You see something like Peter Griffin's family. They don't have a genuine care for. They have a genuine need for each other. Okay, not a care. I'm gonna say a need for each other
They're
because of their dynamic.
okay. So it goes. American Dad is like they're all family, but in different aspects, like you said.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. There's different
American Dad
versions
is
of families.
the typical, like you said, 80s, 90s. Oh, you got a son
Yeah,
who's just like kind of what you wanted him to be, and then you have a daughter who's rebellious as fuck, and you get what I'm saying. So like you were
yeah,
gonna have that in that situation, and so it's like then you get to Family Guy. It's like you're the typical American family.
yeah.
What
Because
the political cartoons of
their dynamic is
overweight
like more of
was
a need.
supposed to be. Yeah, so it's like, oh, your wife could divorce you, but she's just here because she has kids until they could go to
And then
school.
Meg
It's like
forcibly takes the blunt of this to keep their dynamic together. Like it's like
because
they have a need for each other because it don't work without the other. The Smiths, they have a lack of actual empathy, but they do have a genuine care for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a whole. I've been like looking really deep into the families like of all these shows, like Futurama. Even though
yeah,
they're not a real family, I've been looking into the way they're kind of our family. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, but like each one has a different, vastly different dynamic and a vastly different thing they're trying to portray for the time era they were depicted in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, they did it well. They did it well. They kept to it and they did it well. Um, but I was gonna say it is our time. It is definitely our
it
time over
is.
here.
Sorry for anybody who's watching. It is time for us to cut the
Yeah. And
podcast
if y'all
episode
brought y'all
today.
mamas, we didn't make sure we missed them. We got you. We got you. If y'all brought y'all mamas, just know we knew they was there. Just know we knew.
We knew, baby. I stay safe, stay out there. We live. We'll be here 2 weeks.
We'll be in 2 weeks, and we got some special news
Oh,
for you guys in coming
actually,
video. Stay tuned.
not 2 weeks. We'll be here the week before the 22nd. The 22nd, y'all. Because we got something that our month's a little screwed up. Our schedule's a
Yeah,
little screwed up this month.
we got you.
We
We
got
gonna we
some
have something.
special
We gonna keep
content.
y'all updated.
That's it. We got some special content for y'all. We're coming out
Yeah.
with some shit this month. Still two episodes like normal. Couple extra shit. We live with y'all. Let us know.
Yep, we're gonna keep you
We'll be
guys
live.
posted on what's going on. We're gonna let you know, yo, just stay tuned because we're gonna be dropping more TikToks, more like thumbnails, all just
All
gonna have
that.
constant stuff dropping for
Everything's
you
gonna
guys.
be
So
out
stay
there.
tuned and just
Full
stay plugged
episodes
in.
on YouTube. We all out here. We got it. Everything's out. Want to watch
You know,
it?
check out all our socials. Make sure you check out my boy Double A especially because he
We
been
out here.
killing it. Check
Songs
him out.
coming out. We about to have things coming out. We're coming out with y'all. We're coming here. Pay attention. That's all I'm saying. Pay the fuck attention.
Because we watching. We watching.
Love y'all. Deuces.
Just love y'all. Peace out.